What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today is a special episode because over the past year now, I have been doing Loot Crate. And with Loot Crate, if you don't know, is a service where you basically pay like 35 bucks a month for like a box or a different amount depending on how much you want to receive over time. And they do special variety boxes. And with that being said, I've been subscribed to Fallout Box. I'm a huge fan of this series. I recently replayed the Fallout 76 beta. Looks amazing. I have the special edition pre-ordered, and I'm going to also do an unboxing video of that. But over this year, I've been collecting all the loot boxes, and each one has its own theme to it. And I was thinking maybe to just do like an unboxing of each one, but I was thinking instead maybe just do like a whole video altogether of like each crate of its own. So before we get into the final crate, which was the Wasteland version, and I decided to go into all the other ones. So let's start things off with the first one, which is the Vault crate. So in that one, first things first, it comes with this amazing picture that describes all the stuff that comes in it, as you can see. And in this, we have a Vault-Tec mug. I really love it a lot. It's a really cool design. On the inside, it says "Welcome Home." I'm a big fan of like little mugs and stuff that are pretty nerdy, and honestly, I'm really loving the quality of it. So I'll leave this right here, and then. In every box, there comes with a special pin, and for this one, it is the pin that represents Vault-Tec, and it's like a perk of each Fallout game, like perk in the game. So with this one, I believe it's the Lone Wanderer perk, which is pretty fitting for like the Vault-Tec and all. I think it's pretty cool that they have like pins that represent each crate. What also came with it is this awesome mouse pad. I've been using it for my Danganronpa Let's Play. Really nice. Really big, too, actually. I was actually surprised. But I like it. It's pretty much just sign up for Vault-Tec. And for those who don't know the Fallout series, Vault-Tec is pretty much like this messed up company that all these people sign up for to like save themselves from the ever threat of bombs, like bombing America and stuff. And like some of them were safe, others were experiments done by Vault-Tec that pretty much ruined all their lives. That being said, there's also in every box there's also a figurine that comes with it, and with this one comes Fox. Fox is a super mutant from Fallout 3, who is one of your partners in the game. Has a little Gatling laser gun inside, and honestly, I love the detail on this because this is like an exclusive item that you can't get anywhere else other than from the Loot Crate. And I really like the detail on it. It's pretty cool, well designed. And then finally, with this, there's also a hoodie that came with it. A Vault 101 hoodie, which is from Fallout 3. And on the back of it is the tunnel stakes, which is like, a little greaser game that was in the vault. And, it's pretty great. I wore this a lot during the winter, and I enjoyed it fairly. Overall, for that first box, I was really happy with how we were starting off, and I was pretty ecstatic with what was to come. So, putting these to the side, next vault that came after this one was the special crate. And I don't mean special as just like it's a special crate. It's like, for those of you who are not aware of the Fallout series, there is a perk system called Special, and it's going to be described in a moment with one of the items, but what came with this, again, starting off with the awesome sheet here, has like a little perk list from Fallout 4 that you could have, and stuff that's on the back. Really nice. And first things first, to get it out of the way, it comes with sunglasses in a sunglasses case. Unfortunately, someone stole said sunglasses from me, so I can't really show off sunglasses other than with this sheet. But as you can see with this, those sunglasses had like little silhouettes of the Vault Boy, which is like the mascot of the Fallout franchise. And on the inside of the sunglasses had Perception +1 on it. So it's a little cool little detail. Also with that comes the figurine of Nick Valentine. He is a synth from Fallout 4. He is a companion you can have in the game. And what's cool about it, he's like a detective, very noir feel to him. I really like his character a lot. He's so unique. And again, really great detail with this figurine. I was really impressed with it. Going off of that, though, we also have the next pin that came with it, which is, I believe, the Strong Boy perk. I'm not always too familiar with all the perks in the game, but I believe that's it. Because I don't really go melee with my characters, but I think it's pretty cool. A little speedo action there. But as I said before, it was a special crate. And what came with this was awesome little booklet of special perk books, which is like little notebooks. And like in Fallout 3, you like read like a little like baby book, like talking about special and stuff. So I'm just gonna like give like a little fade off of this. So special, like you got strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck. And if I were to like I don't know, say which one I put the most effort into, it's probably charisma, because you know you can talk your way out of a lot of situations with this. And even on the back, it like says like little details about each one. So for strength, it says strength is a measure of your raw physical power. It affects how much you can carry. It determines the effectiveness of all melee attacks. The perks that go along with it: Iron Fist, Big Leagues, Armor, Blacksmith, Heavy Gunner, Strong Back, Steady Aim, Basher, Rooted, and Pain Train. And then Perception. We got Perception is your environmental awareness and sixth sense, and affects weapon accuracy and VATS. And for those who know what VATS is like a special targeting system in the game where you could like aim at certain stuff and like you have like a critical damage hit on them. The perks for that is Pickpocket, Rifleman, Awareness, Locksmith, Demolition Expert, Night Person, Refractor, Sniper, Penetrator, and Concentrated Fire. I use a good chunk of these perks in the game, honestly. And then with Endurance, Endurance is the measure of overall physical fitness. It affects your total health and the action point drain from sprinting. And action points are utilized for bats. So the more action points you have, the more bats you can use in battle. So the perks for that is the Toughness perk, Lead Belly, Life Giver, Chem Resistant, Aqua Boy and Aqua Girl, Rad Resistant, Adamantium Skeleton, Cannibal, Ghoulish, and Solar Powered. I like to use the Cannibal perk a lot in the game, just for reaction purposes alone, and if I ever want to lower my karma in like 3 and New Vegas. Because karma has like a big effect in that type of game. Next is Charisma. Charisma is your ability to charm and convince others. It affects your success to persuade others in dialogue and prices when you barter. Perks include Cat Collector, Lady Killer, Black Widow, Lone Wanderer, Attack Dog, Animal Friend, Local Leader, Party Boy, Party Girl, Inspirational, Wasteland Whisperer, and Intimidation. I use a lot of those perks. It helps so much in the game. Next is Intelligence. Intelligence is the measure of your overall mental acuity and affects the number of experience points earned. Perks: Vans, Medic, Gun Nut, Hacker, Scrapper, Science, Chemist, Robotics Expert, Nuclear Physicist, Nerd Rage. I also use a lot of the intelligence perks as well. Like those are probably like my big two that I go to the most. Next is Agility. Agility is the measure of your overall finesse and reflexes. It affects the number of action points of VATS and your ability to sneak. Perks include Gunslinger, Commando, Sneak, Mr. Sandman, which I use a lot if I want to kill enemies in the sleep, Action Boy, Action Girl, Moving Target, Ninja, Quick Hands, Blitz, and Gun Fu. And last but not least is Luck, which has a big factor in this game. Luck is the measure of your general good fortune and affects the recharge rates of critical hits. Perks include Fortune Finder, Scrounger, Bloody Mess, which is probably one of my favorite perks in the game, because not only does it like explode your enemies into like a bloody mess, but it also like does a lot of damage overall. Mysterious Stranger, Idiot Savant, Better Criticals, a Critical Banker, Grim Reaper Sprint, 4-Leaf Clover, and Ricochet. And before I put these away, like I said, it's a little notebook, doodle on the inside stuff. I really like it. And then finishing off with this one, it also came with the shirt. And with this one, it came with the Gwyneth Stout shirt. And this is pretty much like this in-game beer for Fallout 4, because it takes place in Boston, and it's a pretty cool representation of it. I like it a lot. My thoughts on this crate is it was still in good quality as the last one in my opinion. I like it a lot, and I enjoyed it. So going off to the next one. Next one we have is the Nuka World one. And here with Nuka World, we have this one with the lovely Nuka World girl. And on the back, again, has all the stuff that is shown. And first one I'm going to talk about is that it comes with some, drink cozies. Nuka-Cola is pretty much like the staple drink of the game. It's pretty much like Coca-Cola, but, nuclear-wise. And it's pretty cool. Nuka-Cola, Nuka-Cola Quantum, have like a little drink cozy side if you're playing the game. Another one is that it has like a Nuka-Cola refrigerator magnet. I pretty much have this on my fridge all the time. I just took it off just now for the video. And the pin for this one is, I forgot what the perk that was, but it's like he's drinking like a ton of Nuka-Cola and stuff. Pretty cool. I like it. Decent design. And then we got a Nuka World hat. For those who are not aware, Nuka World is like pretty much like the Disney World of the Fallout universe. Like Nuka World is like a DLC in Fallout 4. Really fun DLC, might I add. Just aside from like a few of the quests that kind of had to be mandatory if you wanted to actually go through the whole experience. And on the back it says "Enjoy your ride." I like it. Pretty cool combo. And then with this, I kind of feel like at third crate at this point, they kind of going down in quality with the figurines, in my opinion, or at least with the few that followed after this. With this, we have Piper, who is one of your companions in Fallout 4. I really love Piper a lot. It's just I'm not really quite happy with the overall quality of this figurine. She looks nice and all, but it's like I feel like they made her a little like unproportional wise, like head wise to the body, as well as like how the figurine like keeps going at a slant over, which I'm not really happy with. I mean, I still like the way she looks overall, but there's like a little quirks that they could have fixed with that. And then ending that off, we also have a shirt as well. A awesome Nuka World t-shirt. I really like this look. It has a little Cappy and Bodily on there, which is the mascot for Nuka World. In regards to this one, I felt like it was an okay one. I like the shirt, I like the hat, the figurine's okay, and the cozies are okay, but I was hoping for like a little Nuka-Cola drink or something to come along with it, or a little candy, But it's whatever it is. But yeah, that's the end of that one. And then going off of that one, the next one that followed after this was Brotherhood of Steel. And for those who are not aware, the Brotherhood of Steel is like a faction in the game that has a big impact. With this, here we have some like arts from Fallout 4. This is pretty much the ship that the Brotherhood of Steel was using for the entire game, and their hub basically. And here's like what it comes with on the back that I'm about to show. The first thing came with this were some Fallout faction patches. One is the Minutemen, which is from Fallout 4, an organization you can join. Raiders group. Raiders are pretty much a staple throughout the series. Like, they're pretty much bad guys throughout the Wasteland. And you got the New California Republic, which is kind of like the regrowth of mankind from the West Coast. Overall, I'm not like a big fan of patches, so I was just like, to that, because I have yet to find use for them as of yet. Another one is like this little lanyard with the Brotherhood Steel sigil on it. Again, I wasn't really a big fan of this. I go crazy with keychains as is, but I don't know. I thought there's more useful stuff I can put on my keyring. And with the pin for this one is, I believe this is the sharpshooter perk, maybe, or some kind of cowboy one. But yeah, it's decent. It's like firing a little rifle and stuff. Got the cowboy hat, decent. And with this one came with Paladin Dance, who is from Fallout 4, and is again another companion. Pretty much like all these are companions you could have in the game, and he looks all right. I just kind of wish I had a better stance for him. Just him sitting down like that. I'd rather have seen him in the power armor, but we'll get to that in a second in regards to power armor. Again, it's the figurine's alright, I just kind of wish the quality was a little bit better. And then my favorite thing for this one, it also comes with a t-shirt, And this one's of Liberty Prime, which is like the giant robot that fights alongside the Brotherhood of Steel. And what it says on there is probability of mission hindrance 0%. Democracy is non-negotiable. Like, look up like quotes from Liberty Prime. It is hilarious, honestly. Like it's just like against like everything that's communism. It's pretty cool robot and stuff. But it throws like little nukes off the back of its back. It's awesome. My thoughts with this one, a little more weaker. Again, stuff that I didn't really care for as much. But you know, it's like you get when it comes to loot crates or like any loot boxes in general that you're trying to buy. It's like you're taking a chance. You know, it's like some things you're gonna like, some things you're not gonna like. Some crates you're gonna like more than the others. You know, but yeah, it's like it was an okay one. But after this, true, these on the ground. After this is the Robco one, and the Robco one, I was actually like a little bit more happier about because I got more use out of this. The Robco is a industry that pretty much makes like the robots of the game and stuff. Like you got like a little Mr. Handy right here walking the dogs. They're pretty much like utilized around the like houses for the Mr. Handys, and then they have like other robots that are like working in appliances and all that other stuff. And here's the back of the stuff that came with it. So first one I can talk about is that this thing came with like a little luggage tag of the Pip-Boy, and the Pip-Boy is like something that every player wears in the game that comes from the vault, and it pretty much like helps you like organize your items and everything. It's pretty cool, and I like that. You know, like when you're like going through an airport and stuff, you're trying to find out what's yours. This could definitely help in that case. Rarely going to see anyone with these. Another thing that came with this was another pin, and I believe this is definitely the Nerd Rage perk. I know that for a fact, and I really like the Nerd Rage perk. Just like a little angry guy with the glasses on, pretty cool. And then this also came with like a poster, and the poster is basically like a backdrop of the Brotherhood of Steel armor from that you would see like on screen for Fallout 4. Sorry that it's like rear rolled up, but like I'm trying to, not hang up as much stuff in my room as possible. But yeah, it's like a little cool thing to have right there for your room. And then the figurine that came with this was a Robco robot, a Mr. Gutsy. And of all of them, this is probably my favorite so far. Like I really love the design of it. It's just like you see it like flying in the air, and you got it's like how's a little coffee cup, a little cutter right here, and a little torch right here. You see its three eyes. I really love this one. Like this is such a cool, detailed version. Like they really upped their game after the last two. I felt like they kind of like heard the complaints from people, and they like took charge of that. So awesome there. And then finally, this came with like instead of a t-shirt, it came with a towel. And this is of the Rockobot takes the nation by storm. 10 number 1 hits, baby. It's pretty cool. I like the little towel. I don't think it's like a little too small for me, so to say, but it's nice to have a little towel on hand. My thoughts on this one, I was again, mixed bag. Like there's some of the stuff that I liked, there's some I didn't. I mean, I really love this guy right here, and definitely love like the tag and stuff. Towel, not so much, and the poster, like it's nice, but I got enough posters as is. So that being said, now we can put this to the side, and we can finally get to this crate right here. And this crate is our Wasteland crate. This one is the final box of the series, and let me just open this boy here. Alright, got this guy. Alright, now let's get to this box. Ooh, interesting. We got a few things here. Ooh, we got a little bag. Got our figurine. Got our final piece here that I'm going to be mentioning. And what's cool about these crates is they always like come like a little look to them each time. Really nice. If you ever want to like keep those boxes, like that's always like a nice little collectible to have. But yeah, here's like more Fallout 4 fan art and stuff. I mean, not fan art, like concept art. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm really interested with some of these. Ooh, oh, I like these. Okay, so let's start this off, shall we? So first thing I see is this little pencil case here that says Radaway on it. For those of you who are not aware, Radaway is basically the substance that like takes away rads off you, because in this game Fallout, there's a lot of radiation and stuff, and you get radiation poisoning in the game. But if you take Radaway, that helps take it away. That's pretty cool. I actually like this. It's a little nifty thing to have for like if you're like carrying a pencil or stuff or with you or anything like that. The pin for this one is you got like a nuclear waste guy right here. It's pretty cool. You're going with the wasteland thing. You got to have like wasteland material. And then I want to put this one to the side because it's like probably much the finisher for all this. So for this one that I see, this is an apron. And I never had an apron, and it's cool that I actually finally have one. Because I like to cook a lot too. And this one looks pretty cool because if I can actually untangle this, it is Bob's Iguana Bits. And Iguana Bits are like a food source you can have in the game. And I find this is pretty cool. It's like, it looks like it's got like wear or tear on it and stuff. You got the little iguana right here. I kind of like it. Like, it's a pretty cool design. I feel like they're like really ended it off on a high note. I feel like with these. And then we got this, and it says it's a Commonwealth map scarf. So since we're in the fall now and going into winter soon, it's nice to have like a little scarf on hand. And this is pretty cool. This is like a map of the Commonwealth for something. Like, either way, it's like pretty cool. It's like you got like a little map right here, detail, and it says Fallout on the ends of these. So yeah, have like a little nice Fallout scarf right here. And with the little figurine with this box, we got one of my favorite actually followers in Fallout 4, Hancock. Hancock is a ghoul that is like very into like history and stuff, and like dons like John Hancock's clothing and stuff. Each one of these things comes with like a little stand. I want to try to be as careful as possible opening this guy. Seeing him holding a knife and stuff. Pretty cool. Like his look. So badass. I like Hancock a lot. He's a pretty cool character. Like, the moment you meet him, you're being pressured by this guy entering Goodneighbor, which is the place that he lives at. And, oops, kind of rough getting this guy in. Don't want to break this, but, you're getting roughed up by this guy who's, like, pressuring you to pay to enter. And then Hancock sees him, and he's just like, how many times do I have to tell you to not bother these newcomers that come to my town? And the guy says, "Oh, all right, yeah, sorry," and he's like, "Sorry's not good enough." Stabs him. Guy drops dead. And he's just like, "All right, nice to meet you." It's like a pretty interesting way to start off a conversation with someone. But yeah, no, I really like the way this figure looks. Honestly, because for a lot of them you had to like equip the items in them, but he just already has it, which is nice because I don't have to worry about it falling off. No, but the detail I really like. I enjoy like the fabric and stuff on it. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, so that's basically the Fallout Wasteland right there, and I really like this box. Pretty cool. I like it a lot, and ending this off here, if you notice at any of these, it comes with like a little piece of something, and each piece is part of the loot crate to create a special item. And that special item is a Brotherhood of Steel soldier with a dog. And I'm going to open this because these are the accessories for the dog to keep him safe and stuff. So let me just show this guy right here. Yeah, so you got Dog Meat, which is like a staple dog of the series, and you got the Brotherhood of Steel guy. First one you get like the head and the mount, and then later on you get the arms, the legs, the weapon, and everything. And with this, you get the armor for the dog. So I'm gonna go quickly put this on dog meat right here, and just like hopefully don't babble too long with this. But yeah, overall, my thoughts on the Fallout series loot crates. Like they started off strong. The middle was a bit of a gray area in my opinion. There was like some positives, some negatives. But going towards the end though, I like with this crate and with the Robco one, I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. And I'm just like trying to my very, very best right now not to break this. And also trying to figure out how to get this on properly. I know. Oh my god, this is just embarrassing. How is this supposed to go on? I'm a little. Well, whatever. You're supposed to have the armor on this little pupper right here, and it's a little bit of a interesting scenario at the moment. Like me just trying to figure this all out, but I really like this whole series. With Loot Crate, you're getting what you're paying for. I've done plenty of different types of variety of crates. I'm just gonna like make this on my own time, but I've done crates before, like regular loot crates, and this one. I also done the fishing ones, which have been mixed bags in my opinion. But overall, with this series, I enjoyed it a lot. Especially if you're into figurines like these. Like I felt like collecting these figurines alone kind of made it all worth it. Because like when you think of figurines and stuff to buy for like franchises, they're gonna be costly. They're gonna be in like the 20s range and stuff, as well as like with T-shirts and whatnot. Everything's gonna be a little pricey. But with Loot Crate, like I said, it's like each crate is like $35, and with T-shirts, figurines, and stuff, you're definitely getting your money's worth out of these. And my overall opinion of this crate in general is, I like the series. And actually, if you order the whole series, like right off the bat, like the whole 6-pack, I ordered like one a piece. You would have gotten a little USB of a mini nuke, which is a nice add-on. I hear they're gonna do another one of these, and I might do this again. It just all depends on like what the next one's gonna be, because like there was a lot of issues with these loot crates, and I'm not gonna lie, because one of them was time. Like there was always a delay on a good chunk of these, and a lot of people were upset with that, as well as like I said, with some of the quality. But overall, a lot of people were still happy with what they got, and the end result I feel as though was worth it. So that being said, this is my review of the Fallout Loot Crate series. I thoroughly enjoyed it with the ups and downs that it brought, and they do this again. I might try it again. I think it was pretty worth it in my opinion. And coming soon when Fallout 76 comes out, I'm definitely going to do the unboxing of that special edition. So stay tuned to the channel, like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content from me, click that subscribe button down below, and click that little notification box, that little bell, so you'll be alerted by the next videos I post. That being said, hope you enjoy the video. See you next time, everyone.